When it comes to the difference between fine art and craft, the first thing that comes into my mind is the purpose of its creation. Well, of course, creativity is also indeed one of the determinant factors for many people to distinguish between well-made items as to whether it is a fine art or a craft. I personally think that the quantity of such well-made items by men that remains in the world today are the more determinant factors. As the video has mentioned, a vase created during the Ming Dynasty during which the time of its production, perhaps more than tens of thousands were created that bear the exact same aesthetic features were created on each batch. But many would have considered craft during that time, a vessel only to carry waters because there were so much of them. But now today, since there are so few of them remains in the world, and that the aesthetic features which it bears are comes together with a touch of history, which is not something that one can see every day. So such craft could now be categorized as a fine art. I believe the same would goes for the drawings. In its most simple terms, if there are millions of a replica of a certain art pieces, in my opinion, then none of the replicas and perhaps not even the original of such art piece would be considered fine art, as it lost its finesse in terms of it being rare and psychologically makes others to feel that it should be treasured and should be observed to the tiniest of its details in terms of when observing its beautiness.